done with another successful season of QuizMania Season 3. We had a winner, and we also had 5 teams who participated and who had done their best for, proving their might in quizzing. But finally, it was just one team who won out of the two. And we are having the members over here of all the teams for the final showdown. The QuizMania Awards Ceremony is what I present to you today. We finally thank all the participants and our streaming and advertising partner Ascendricks Media for making this a grand success. And we are here once for felicitating all the winners and the people who showed their talents in their respective fields and categories for the quizzes. So we'll just go off and then meet the participants now. We'll first start off with a general talk, a short talk by all the participants to trivial 5 questions. So, we'll just ask how was their experience in QuizMania Season 3 and what did they learn. So it's just like a small interview for all the teams. So we are having all the teams here, one person. So it's common 5 questions which you guys can answer. So I'll start off from the winner Super Giants. So what inspired you all to join QuizMania Season 3? I'll go from Daksh. I'll collect the answers from everybody.
It was not anyone who inspired me to join QuizMania Season 3. My baptismal Shiva ma'am asked me if I wanted to go on a quiz tournament. I said I'd love to, and then I'm in, and I won.
That is how you got into it?
Yes.
So nothing inspired you much?
Nothing inspired me so much actually, and I didn't know there was a tournament like this first of all.
Alright, then we'll go up to the runner-up. Sadhana, you are the person from Hurricanes here. So what did you feel about QuizMania? What inspired you to join QuizMania?
I learned many facts from these quiz questions.
What inspired you to join QuizMania? Like, did you get to know about QuizMania from somebody, or did you see our YouTube videos before and then got to know that we are doing the Season 3 now and then you joined, or how was it?
I don't understand what you're saying.
Like, how did you do? What inspired you to join QuizMania Season 3? How did you join QuizMania Season 3? How did you come to know about QuizMania?
No, this is my first time in QuizMania Season 3. And my father introduced that this QuizMania is very nice and you can try it.
So it was because of your father that you are in QuizMania. That's a good thing. So also congratulations, you ended up as the runner-up. As you guys put on a good performance. You lost only one league game and the final. That was your dream experience, I think so it would be. So we'll go off for the Titans now. Nyanashri, it has been a hard season for you. You were the champion last season, but now you're here as the bottom of the table now. What inspired you to join QuizMania Season 3? This is the second season for you in QuizMania. So what inspired you to join QuizMania Season 3? Your success in Season 3?
This is first time for me.
Now I'm asking Nyanashri.
Well, last season we won. That was because of Charvitha asked me to join. And then this year, Charvitha asked me to join too. But I thought last year I joined, it would be fun this year as well.
It was fun for me. Indeed, first 2 games I was frustrated handling the pressure of the participants and the pressure of the questions and the heat of the bet round. But anyways, after that, I was loving QuizMania Season 3. I loved this more than the last 2 seasons because I had to put a lot of effort for this, which I do love to. And also, getting the participants and, engaging them in something which they like. This was something which I like too. So I hope even that there was a season for you, Nanashi, though it was a hard one. There are lots to learn for you as well. So now the Spartans, Pranav. First of all, I like you a lot because we both have the same name. What inspired you to join QuizMania Season 3? Pranav. If you're speaking something, you're on mute. Well, maybe he's having an issue on his side. So I'll come back to you later. Rising Stars, Captain Jesslyn. How was what has inspired you to join QuizMania Season 3? And also, just a brief about what was your experience? Anyways, we have asked you a separate question for that as well. So, what inspired you to
Nothing,
join?
nothing inspired me as such, but I like quizzes, so I thought if I join, it will be little fun. I did not join for the sake of winning. I just thought it will be fun, so I joined.
Um, did you see our videos from the last seasons? So,
Yeah, I saw the videos from the last season.
maybe I'll, that was a good, there was nothing inspired me as such. That was something which I liked from you, and also you viewing our, our season 2 and season 1 videos. That's also another great thing for us. Thank you. That was good talk. And now I'll come back to Pranav here. So, what inspired you to join QuizMania season 3?
Nothing in specific.
So you just heard the news of QuizMania season 3 and you got enthusiastic to join, is it?
No, I'm kind of interested in quizzes.
Oh, my guess. Okay, all right. So second common question for all I intended to ask you. What were the best and the worst moments of QuizMania season 3 for you, Daksh? I hope there's nothing worst on your side because everything which went on you was the best.
Everything was best. Nothing was worst.
I expected that because you guys all won all your league games.
You
came to the final. It was almost a one-sided affair.
single one. And the only matches the Hurricanes lost was against the Super Giants.
Yeah, you guys didn't lose anything. That is the point, and there's nothing you guys,
Yes, there's no
something worse to remember in this, the Super Giants. All right, so next, Jnanashri. Is there any best moment which you have in QuizMania season 3 other than your losses and not winning a game?
Well, I guess the best moment was that I got other chances to play for 3 other teams other than mine.
Yeah, I should thank you for that as well because we were running out of participants at the wrong time, and you helped us at the right time then. So I should thank you a lot for that. I hope that was your best moment. Yeah. All right then. Yeah, Sadhana, what was your best and worst moments of QuizMania season 3 playing for the Hurricanes?
And when I can answer the question easily, because my best moment and my worst moment is when the question is very hard and I can't answer that question. That was my worst moment.
That was something unique. So, and for Pranav, what was your best and worst moments of QuizMania season 3?
Best moments were obviously the part where we won and I got to play with my friends against other teams.
And your worst?
Worst was playing with Super Giants. They literally argue for everything.
Yeah, I remember that. That was the second worst controversy of this. There was another worse controversy which happened between the Super Giants and the Rising Stars where Vishnu, he had a lot of problems with the bet round. That is why we had to change it. And we eventually changed the bet round after all of you guys had played 2 games. So I didn't wish that it was the worst moment for you. Anyways, Jocelyn, your best and worst moments of QuizMania season 3?
Best moments was the time when we won the match. Worst moments were when the match time round started.
It was meant to be it was meant to be a game-changing round. So I didn't intend to give you all the time in the world, and we had to set a 5-minute timer for all of you guys. So that is why maybe you also said to us. I remember you saying this to me personally that you don't like the match time because we had a time crunch to finish all the questions. But anyways, your best moment was also a good one, winning games. That's everybody's best moment as well when you win. And the common worst moment is something when you lose, a hard game to lose. So the third one for all of you.
Most of the questions I didn't know.
Yeah, that was another thing. But in quizzes, it's something common that everybody faces. Nobody, everybody over there doesn't know all of them. Somebody knows some, somebody knows less. So that is why it was a team game this time. And I hope it worked out as well. The third question for all of you guys, any sly or cunning strategies you guys must have used? I want to know this. Anything you guys must have done cunningly, without my notice that It's fair according to QuizMania laws, but but otherwise it's unfair. Something like that. Any strategies you guys have used, Daksh?
I mean, we had one strategy to. We already joined this QuizMania, right? So we just thought that we should just try winning them. We should just try winning them.
You had no cunning notions of, I should go, I should do this, I should do that, something which is out of the way.
Come on, come on! I don't use Siri.
You know what? The one thing which I should say that you guys used was your arguments. The same arguments worked out against the Rising Stars. The same arguments worked out against the Spartans, and you guys sparked big controversies. Seriously.
But actually, in this QuizMania season 3, the QuizMania Super Giants are their rivals. Their rivals are the Spartans.
Maybe, but those two incidents which you guys did, I should say that was lie. That was cunning which you guys did. Honestly, did you have anything like that? Anything cunning you might have done in season 3?
Well, for one point, I didn't have anyone to discuss anything with regarding my team. So I was alone in any decision I took. There was actually nothing to use there.
That was not cunning, but I don't think you have anything cunning to do. And the Spartans, do you have anything? Any moments where you guys used cunning ways to win points or get the game in your way?
Yeah, we did. Basically, in the bet round, I asked Bhuvan to copy paste the highest values in the chat while I told the answers. I asked him to press Control V enter.
That was a sly one, yeah, that I accept it. And for the Hurricanes, anything cunning you guys must have done? Sadhana, anything? Your team captain is not here.
And this was my first experience in QuizMania Season 3. I just focused the question which I know, and I didn't use any strategies for this.
So you didn't have any strategies and all. So you guys didn't do anything cunning. What about the Rising Stars? You guys. I hope you guys too didn't do anything, because the only thing that ended up on your side was 3 losses and 1 win. Did you guys actually do anything cunning?
No.
Yeah, I knew that. If you. Yeah. Anyways, to the fourth one, how was your season 3 experience? This is like a feedback for us. This is the best for Super Giants, I know. Anyways, I'll hear it once from Dutch. How was your experience?
My QuizMania experience went off for a flying start and ended up with a landing end. It went very smooth.
So this was your best, or is there anything which you have other than this best?
I mean, I've never gone in a quiz tournament something like this before. So yeah, this is one of the best tournaments I've ever gone to.
Unique. It's a unique experience for you.
Yes, I told it right in my first game itself.
Alright. But winning a game is different from winning a tournament. So in that way, experience is completely different. For Nyanashri, your season 2 might have been good, but your season 3 experience, how was it?
Well, compared to season 2, I guess it wasn't that bad. But the only downside was the losses for my team.
Yeah, that is hard to take, because 1 game, 2 game, losing is something common in everyone, but no wins on your side. Finally, for the Titans, that is hard to take. So maybe you'll be having a better experience next season if you join. And for the Spartans, how was your experience? You guys ended up being the second runner-up or the third place. How was your experience?
It was kind of fun. I enjoyed
all of the 4 games which you played?
Yeah, everything.
And what about the Hurricanes? How was your experience? Sadhana?
And this season was very educative. And
yeah, please continue.
And I expect this for season 4.
You are the only one who said that, it was indicative. Others all said it was fun, and I got different replies from one. This is the one really unique answer which I got from you. Thank you for that.
And if I join next season also, I can learn many things from this.
All right. So that was good. That was a good one, a unique one. And Jocelyn, how was your experience in QuizMania Season 3? Bad, good, in between?
It was fun.
All right. Even if you lost, you didn't lose that fun of playing, is it?
No.
So if I call you for more seasons or more extra games, would you have come?
Yeah.
That is the spirit. I wanted that. And the last thing, anything you guys learned from QuizMania? Something, any life lesson or anything? So anything moral you have learned from QuizMania?
General knowledge.
Anything I learned from QuizMania? Let me think. We should always think before we answer.
That was one thing. But you guys, I don't think you guys hasted a lot, but still, in many places I've seen you guys hasting. Yeah, even when the final, when you were, I displayed that unscrambled word for you. I clearly gave the words in the bracket, and instead of answering it as typhoon, you answered it as hurricane. That is one thing which I clearly remember even now, answering it like that.
Yeah, I should. I'm also always overconfident, so I don't read the question properly and
One
just.
thing I saw from Siddharth was, he took his time a lot. He wasn't, he wasn't the kind of person who was freaked out after seeing the points, but he he thought properly, and then.
But if like in the IPL, if there was a fair play award, I think Super Giants would have been the very end.
Definitely, I wouldn't have given you guys for the fair play for the first two games. Definitely. Fair play should have gone to Spartans, because even after this controversy you guys made, they were calm. They just ended saying that it was unfair. So I wouldn't have given the fair play award for you. So, and for the Spartans, what did you guys learn?
We learned that winning or losing doesn't matter. Experience matters.
Common. All right. So that was a good one. Sadhana, what did you learn from QuizMania? Other than educated.
Yeah, I learned that how to attend a quiz program.
So you learn how to attend a quiz. That's a good one. Okay. Then finally, Jocelyn, what did you learn from QuizMania? And Jocelyn, if you are talking, you're on mute. And Jocelyn, are you talking? I can't hear anything from you. Or is it anything that I can't, that you can't hear me, or do you have any issue? Well, I think she can't hear me. So without any further delay, we'll just go off for the awards now. So the first we thought of introducing just the winner certificates and the runner-up certificates and the winner certificates, which will be just boring. So we thought, we might introduce some categories and then we might give awards. So that is how, we thought, so that it might be inspiring for you as well. And also, it might give you a new encouragement for anything which you guys do further, or, something which you guys might do in the future, even the next season of QuizMania Season 3. And it's just an inspiration. So we are having 10 categories of awards. So the first category is for the best replacement player. So without any doubt, I have to give this to Nyanushri, because whenever I called her, she she picked up the call and then she said, I'll be replacing. So she has played for 3 teams other than for her own team. She played 4 games for Titans. She played 1 game for Super Giants and 2 games for the Spartans. Yes, the Spartans. And she is definitely the best replacement player, because whenever we ran out of players and whenever we didn't have participants at the right time, she said, yeah, I'll volunteer for that team. I'll answer for that team. So that is something, you need big hearts for that. I thank Nyanushri for that. And, I had to give this award for you other than any other person. So this award goes to you, award for the best replacement player. and you will be getting this award soon by mail. Not just this, every award which goes to the person that will be mailing you soon. So this award for the best replacement player goes for Nyanashree. The second award which you are about to give for the best stand-in captain, and this will go to Bowen M for the Hurricanes, because if I must tell you a fact, he was told to captain suddenly. There was the actual team captain for Hurricanes was a person called Manvit Swarna, and he didn't join in between because of some issues for the Hurricanes. He understood that, and in the last moment we called him for the quiz for the first game. He said, "Okay, fine, I'll join," and that's a shock. First of all, that's a huge shock which we gave him, and after that, we gave him another big shock that you are the stand-in captain. He accepted that as well and led his team so neatly. They just lost one game, and that too it was just a silly mistake which he himself did, or else it was the it was the Hurricanes game against the Super Giants in the league match. Not only that, he led them into the final, and it wasn't his bad that they lost, but still he led his team so neatly, being a stand-in captain, and he had brought Hurricanes to the final, and he has made them the runner-up of season 3 as well. So congratulations, Bhuvan. Though he is not here, I have to felicitate this award for him. He deserves this award for the stand-in captain. The next category of award for the closest match. So this would go for the members of the Rising Stars and the QuizMania Hurricanes. So namely, this award would be going to Jesslyn, the captain of Rising Stars, Vishnu, another Rising Stars member, Boban M, the captain of Hurricanes, Arpita I, and Hurricanes member. And once again, this award would also be going for Sadhana of the Hurricanes for having the closest game in QuizMania. That was the first game you guys played, Rising Stars versus Hurricanes. You guys had a point difference of only 1,097, which is the least in all the, including the final, all the 11 games played. This was the least point difference, and this was the closest match in QuizMania Season 3. So congratulations for that. We'll be mailing this award for you soon after our ceremony is over. The next category is for the most actively participated team, and this would go to the members of the Super Giants without any doubt, because when I was I was talking in front of everybody, they were actively talking in front of me. The Dakshin.
I mean, not only were we active in the WhatsApp group.
All teams, Rising Stars, they were. I don't think they had much of communication, but even the other teams, they were having little communication, but only through text. But your team was the only team that you guys had participate. The communication actively in front of me. You guys were talking in front of me. Hey, Daksh, what did you do? Hey, Siddharth, what did you do? That was good to hear. And for the
I mean, it was because I didn't care, because typing would take a long time for me, so I thought of just saying it out loud, because when I finished typing it, we'd already be the next question.
Exactly. So without any doubt, I have to give this award for you for the most actively participated team. So the members of the Super Giants, Siddharth, Daksh, and SR Tejaswini, they'll be getting this award on behalf of the Super Giants. Congratulations. The next category of awards is for the most cooperative player. This again, I have to give to Nyanashree, because if someone else was in her place, they would have either said no, or they would have said, I'll look to it. But she was the only one. When I asked, she said, okay, I'll do it. Right? The only answer I got from her was, okay, I'll do it. I'll act as the replacement player. So she was the most cooperative player among all of them who participated in QuizMania Season 3. And for that, this award will go for her. Once again, you have won 2 awards now. Congratulations, Nyanashree. And also, we thank you a lot for your cooperation. Not just yours, for all the participants that you cooperated well, but it was you who cooperated the most. So we are giving you this award. Congratulations on winning this. The next award is for the most resilient team, and this would be given to the Spartans, because
what is the meaning of resilient?
Resilient meaning it's like you fall back, but you don't stay getting up back. There you have a fall, but after that you get up strong. So that is resilience. So for that, this award would be going to the Spartans, because they won the first game somehow, and they had a heartbreaking controversy in the second match against the Super Giants, and also they had another loss after that. Also, they were denied the right to go to the final because of the win of the Hurricanes. But still, after that, their last league game, they came up strong. They won it, and also they ended up at the 3rd place. So because of this, I have to give this award to the Spartans. So on behalf of the Spartans, this award will be going to Pujit Pranav, the captain of the Spartans, and also Bhuvan, who was the participant of the Spartans, for bouncing back for 2 straight losses and ending on the 3rd place with the last match win. So I have to give this award for you. The next is the Never Give Up team. And this award, we thought of giving to the Rising Stars because you guys lost 2 games. Leave it. The 3rd game, the must-win game, you won, and you guys came up with full hopes in the last game. So you guys actually never gave up anywhere. The first game also, you tried your best. You gave your points for the bet round, even for the second round also. But second round, you guys had a huge loss. After that, you guys thought, your strategies were good. And also, the last game against the Spartans, you guys lost only because of the rapid fire. You guys didn't answer it. I don't know what was the final decision you guys made. You guys said you won't go for it. So the Spartans answered it. And unfortunately, you lost the game as well. But still, whenever you guys played, I noticed that you have never given up, be it in the between, be it in the last. But whatever, you guys never gave up. So because of that, the Never Give Up Team Award will go to the members of the Rising Stars, namely to Justin, the captain of Rising Stars, and Vishnu, the participant of the Rising Stars, who was also a stand-in captain for the Rising Stars when they were playing against the Super Giants. So they showed stiff resistance with other teams, and they also gave good competition for the Hurricanes, and they also won the closest match award as well. So you will be getting this award, the Rising Stars members. Congratulations. The next category of award is the one-woman army. Undoubtedly, once again, this will be going to Nyanashri because she was the only person who was actively participating from the Titans. First 2 games, she was suffering without any teammates from her side. She was the only person who came, even if they lost after those 2 games, she still didn't lose hope. She came up, and even though they lost all the 4 games, she gave a good competition to all the teams. So congratulations, Nyanashri, for winning the One Woman Army Award. This award will also go for you. Are you guys feeling boring that I'm just speaking here and you guys are simply sitting and watching what award you guys are getting?
I am thinking, 100 any awards for me? Everything is going to Granashi.
Yeah, she rightfully deserves it because for the One Woman Army, she was the only person with Titans, the most cooperative player. Of course, she was, and also for the other category of award, the best replacement player. She has, of course, been the best replacement player because she has replaced a member in Super Giants once. She has replaced a member twice for Spartans. Though they lost a game, she also has won a game for the Spartans and also for the Super Giants. So she has been good in replacing. So we have to give those awards to them. So what should I do, to make this a little more spicier? You guys tell me method. I have never posted award ceremonies before, so this might be a little boring for you guys. I want to make this spicier. She accepted it. All right. So the next category of awards. So the only team to win a match with negative points, and that was the only match where teams suffered negative points. It was the QuizMania Hurricanes, and that was not only a win, it was that with that win against the Spartans that they eventually went into the final. And I just want to hear from the Hurricanes members about how did they feel. Both the Hurricanes and the Spartans members. You guys were playing so well, but finally because of one game, one round, the match flip-flopped. The tables got turned. So Sadhana, how did you feel on winning that game and getting into the final?
I feel happy.
Okay, all right. And the Spartans, and Nyanashri, you were playing for the Spartans that day. What did you feel?
I mean, I think it was okay. But as much as I remember, it was only 19,000 because you gave the 1 lakh points in the end.
Yeah, you guys were reduced 1 lakh points for all the passes you guys made. So you both of them were on negative points, but it was Hurricanes who eventually won because they were on minus 2 lakh something, and you guys were on minus 3 lakh something.
Yeah.
So this award definitely has to go for the Hurricanes. And if you guys had won that match, the Spartans, definitely I think you would have been the finalist, but unfortunately you weren't. So this award on behalf of the Hurricanes, it would be going to Bo and M, Charvitha and Sadhana for winning a match against Spartans with a point difference of 1,19,900. That's a huge difference even in a negative game. Though entering into negative points, and at the end of the game, they eventually won, and that was the win that sealed their place in the final. And next category of award is answering award for the team with the highest point difference for a match, and this would go for the Super Giants definitely, and that was.
It was because in our first game against the Rising Stars, we went over 35 lakh net point difference.
Not 35 lakh, it was plus 31 lakh. So they would be going to Daksh, Siddharth, and Asad Tejaswani, the Super Giants members, for having the highest point difference for a match. Seriously, I shouldn't. Actually, I first thought I shouldn't give you this award because you guys won it by arguing first, and then there was a huge controversy created by which you guys won. And even Rising Stars, they entered into such huge depths, and they came back. Their net point difference had taken a huge bounce.
But actually, we had the highest point difference for a match, right? So, anyways, the award should go to us.
You see that way, yeah, it should go to you. But it was, it was kind of unfair. You guys won that game. If you see that way, you guys shouldn't be getting this award, right? So the next category of award, the team with the best net point difference. Again, this has to go for the QuizMania Super Giants because they ended up on plus 10,236 to 10,23,675.25. That was the net point difference.
The hardest team we played against, but the hardest team we played against was against the Titans.
Yeah, they were the only team who gave you, a very good competition. Yes. Those people had losses. They were the only ones who gave very good competition for all the teams, including the Super Giants. So even you guys didn't, escape from their tough competition revolt. Anyways, so you guys ended up on plus 10,23,675.25 net point difference, and that was the best of all the teams. Only two teams had ended up with a positive net point difference. That was you and the Hurricanes. The rest of them had a negative point difference on their side.
You know what? It was actually a Super Giants who made the other teams go negative.
Actually, yeah, I should accept it. And plus, the Rising Stars, they have the least net point difference, and that is because of you guys. Seriously, I should accept it. This is bad from you guys. I don't like that from you guys. So award for the team with the best net point difference. This will be going for the Super Giants. The members of the Super Giants, Daksh, Siddharth, and SR Tejaswini, on behalf of the Super Giants, congratulations. And this is the award for the toughest match. And this would go for the members of the Titans and the Spartans because you had, there was only 3,638. Yeah, that was the exact point difference between the Spartans and the Titans when you guys played. The Titans, you guys were actually giving a very good competition from the start. There was neck-to-neck competition from the start. Be it the unscrambled round, be it the find out the word, the first salary, everything. You guys, had neck-to-neck competition. There was hardly any, big difference which you guys had in between the rounds. Even after the end, it was just a mere 3,000 gap which you guys won by the Spartans. So the award for the toughest match goes for the Titans and Spartans, namely Yanushri of Titans, Pujit Pranav of Spartans, and Hogan of the Spartans. You three guys would be getting this award. Congratulations. And now we are done with all the awards for the categories, and now we'll be going off for the participation certificates, which, we are giving this award for you for participating in QuizMania. So we'll be starting off, those people who didn't participate, but still they gave their name for QuizMania. We have included them. They are totally 20 people who participated.
But Pranav, you know what? I thought that there would have been a certificate for the winning captain.
So wait. Award ceremony has a lot of fun in the end. You need to, wait for it. That's a special category which doesn't come under this. You have to wait for it. You will be getting what you deserve. So the first participation certificate goes for Anirudh, a member of the Spartans, original member of the Spartans, but he didn't play. But still, he gave his name and he didn't play, unfortunately. So this participation certificate first goes for him. Second one it will be going for Arpita I of Hurricanes. She also, one game against the Spartans. For some time, she had to be alone. She had to manage her team, and she did that well as well. So, Arpita, congratulations for successfully participating in QuizMania Season 3. The next is for Bhuvan M. For there are 3 Bhuvans in fact and 2 Bhuvan M. So this first Bhuvan M is for the member of the Rising Stars. He played in the first game, and he didn't play any game else for the Rising Stars. So but he played. So this would be going for him. The second is for the Bhuvan M of the Hurricanes, the captain. He also did a very good job for the Hurricanes. So this award would be going for him, the certificate of participation. And this is for Bhuvan of the Spartans. He also, was very supportive in his for his team, and also, there was active participation. The active communication between both the members of the Spartans. You guys are friends actually, and I didn't know that before. So, you guys had good communication between, and also he gave you good tips, and also he was the one who argued for me against the Super Giants for the unfair bet round. So this award would be going for him. The next is going for Daksh, the captain of the Super Giants. I thought after the explanations we gave you for enrolling, I thought you might not join. The competition might be hard. That was what I thought you will think. Anyways,
Actually, I'm still in 4th grade, but I ended up being the winning captain.
Yeah, actually, this award goes for you. So the next one is for Gitesh, a member of the Titans, but unfortunately he also didn't play. He's an original member of the Titans. He didn't play, but still he gave up his name. So this award will be going for him. The next is for Nyanashri, the captain of the Titans. She was a lone person battling out for her team, and also she had participated in the previous season as well. And this award would be given for you for participating in this season successfully and also helping us throughout our matches. So congratulations, Nyanashri, for this. So next is for Harshit Swana, an original member of the Spartans. Unfortunately, even he wasn't able to join due to some reasons. But anyways, even he gave his name for participation, so he would be getting this award. Next is for Hitesh P, another member of the Titans. He played one game for the Titans, and then, he went missing. He didn't play the rest of the games for the Titans. So he'll be getting this award, the participation. Next is for Jesslyn. From that time, she accepted that she was getting bored. So, I have no questions to ask for you, but still, would you be participating in the next QuizMania season if I call you?
I will be participating.
All right. You won't be getting bored, right? Sorry for making you bored anyways, but still.
No, not so bored.
All right. So this one would be going for you. And also, how did you feel captaining a team? How did you feel captaining a team?
It was nice.
And also, did your teammates actually, listen to you, or did they have other plans and they went haywire?
We actually did not do any discussing, so that you can't ask that question.
But you still had a command to tell. You for some reason you told Vishnu not to answer the rapid fire. Can I know why? Against the Spartans. If you had answered it, you guys would have won it and ended up in the 3rd place. I want to know it why.
Because in my first match, the rapid fire was actually tough. So we thought instead of sitting and answering those questions that was so fast, it will be a little tough for us. So we thought not to do it.
Actually, from all the 3 seasons, for proof, you can ask Nyanashri from season 2, Siddharth from season 1 as well. The rapid fire was supposed to be hard. We actually made rapid fire questions to be hard for you, so that that is why it was a game-changing round. From not just for the season 3. For season 2 and season 1 as well, it was a game-changing round. But the only difference between the season 1 and season 2 rapid fire and the season 3 rapid fire was that in season 3, there were common rapid fire questions. In season 2, both teams were given rapid fire questions to answer. So that was the only thing. But we set rapid fire to, game change, so that the toughness of the game doesn't change. Anybody could win the game. So that was why we actually set the rapid fire, and we intended it to be like that. So that is why. Anyways, that decision of yours turned out to be wrong. The next participation award would be going for Kirtan, a member of the Hurricanes. He also had signed up for playing. He also actually he's not a member of the Hurricanes. He was a member of the Rising Stars actually. So he was supposed to be playing for the Rising Stars. He also didn't play any game for the Rising Stars, unfortunately, due to some reasons. He'll be getting this award. The next is for Manogna. She, for first two games she didn't play, but after that she appeared in one game for the Spartans as a replacement, and she's an original member of the Titans. So she got she played one game for the Titans in the end, but unfortunately they lost. And even for the game they played against the Spartans, she lost. But she gave good competition for their teams, and also she answered a good lot of questions. She'd be getting this award. The next is for Manvich Pana, the original captain of Hurricanes, who was supposed to be captaining the Hurricanes team, but unfortunately he also didn't join. He'll be getting this award. Next is for Pujit Pranav, the captain of the Spartans. So he'll be getting this award. And I thought, he's also now 11th grader. I thought, how he'll be able to participate in QuizMania Season 3 having a lot of commitment. So actually, Pranav, how did you find time for participation?
I don't know. If it's not my school, I participate. If I'm in school, I can't.
In between a game, you didn't play a game for the Spartans. We had to use replacements for you. You said that you were in school, but still, how did you manage to come up for the last game?
For the last game, I finished all my work, and then there was no school that day.
All right. So this will be going for you. So the next is for Sadhana. So an original Hurricanes member, and she has been doing well for her team as well. So what do you feel about your team? How was that experience among your team members and getting your team into the final? Sadhana, that experience with your team members, what do you feel?
Yeah, it was so hard to go to the finals.
Yes. Yeah, that was you actually, it was a huge luck on your side that you guys went on to the final. And also you eventually went into the final, but you guys didn't win, unfortunately. So this award would be going for you. The next is for Samhita Katta, an actual team member of the Rising Stars, a person who was supposed to be playing for the Rising Stars, but that person did not play due to some reasons, but she still enrolled her name, so we'll be giving this award for her. So the next is for Siddharth K, the Super Giants member. Unfortunately, he's also not here today, but he also did a very good job.
He joined 5 games, 4 games, including the final.
Yeah, actually.
And the first
game he did not play because
all the others he joined.
Yeah, he was having some issues on his side, so he didn't play the first game. But rest of the 3 games he played, and you guys heated up the competition, I should say.
But you know what? The last 3 games, me and Siddharth played together.
Yeah, you guys make a good team actually, Daksh and Siddharth. You guys had good competition. I don't know how did you guys get along. You guys haven't met each other before, but still, you guys.
Because whenever I'm in 4th grade, when he tries to remember things he learned before, I'll just answer right away.
And also, for Siddharth, this is his second QuizMania championship award. He has won 2 QuizMania season titles now. In the first season also, he came, he won. Second season, whenever he came, he won. So his case is also the same. He has never lost a match, just like you. So he has also got into a team, a similar team like that. But he, was equally responsible for your team's victory. I have to accept that. Also for Daksh, I think so. So this award would be going for him. So the next is for SR Tejaswini. So she played in the first game for the Super Giants, but unfortunately she was unwell. She couldn't play.
Even in the first game she was sick, but she joined.
Yeah, she joined. But she, after that she wasn't able to join because of her illness. But she made her efforts in making you guys win in the end.
We would have had 3 players and played, but since Tejaswini was not there, me and Siddharth had to
and also,
play.
Since we are all wrapping it up with today, QuizMania Season 3, I have to tell this one to you, Super Giants, which I didn't intend to tell you, but still, hiding it from you won't be good. I have to tell this to you, you guys were an extra team. We actually planned of going with only 4 teams in QuizMania season 3. In the final, finally we thought of including a 5th team because people said we'd be coming. So that is how we ended up stopping only with the Hurricanes, Rising Stars, the Spartans, and the Titans. Only 4 teams. But we thought of including a 5th team, Super Giants, only because you guys came. And for two extra people, we couldn't find 2 more people. There were actually, only 4 people who are supposed to be in a team. Four people in every team. We could only find 3 for you.
Oh, so you were in the end searching for people for.
Till the end, I couldn't find another member for you guys. But still, I thought I'll just ditch it off because even the other teams, none of them played with 4 members. So I had to.
But you did not know that even though we didn't have so many members, we still played together and won.
I have to really appreciate you guys. So this would be going for SR Tejaswini. The next is for Vishnu Parthasarthi, a member of the Rising Stars, and he got angry after you guys lost. Those people lost to Super Giants. Daksh, I have to say this. You guys made him really angry. He actually left QuizMania season 3 in between. We convinced him, and then he came back.
Seriously?
Yes, seriously. But
I mean, I was just trying my best to win by the biggest margin.
he was not angry with you. He was not angry with you actually. He was angry with us because the pointing system and the way I was kind of being partial to you guys, he didn't like that. I wasn't being partial to you, but I was trying to be fair. That he didn't like that because they were losing points by a huge margin, and because of that he went. But our team, we went and spoke to them. He accepted it again, and then he came back and played for the Rising Stars. So
okay, but next time in season 4, I hope
please do not argue.
Rising Stars are not but too harsh.
Please don't argue. You guys want 2 games by arguing. Please don't do that from next season if you are participating. And
I mean, we will not do that.
so finally, we are done with the participation certificates. So now we'll be going on for the main things. There are certificates for you people playing and winning. So now comes the real award ceremony, because this was all something which we guys gave you for motivation, and this was something which you get for your actual display of quiz. Anyways, so the first would be going to Bhuvan M of the Rising Stars. So the Rising Stars members and the Titans members, you finished in the 4th and 5th places, so you would be getting the merit certificates for your performances. And the 3rd place finishers, the Spartans, you would be getting the 2nd runner-up certificates. And the Hurricanes, who are the runner-ups of season 3, you will be getting runner-up certificates. And finally, the winners, Super Giants, you will also be getting your champion certificates. So this is how it goes from now. So the first, Bhuvan M, a member of the Rising Stars. So he'll be getting this award, though he played only 1 game, but still we have to give this to him because he was a member of that team. So just before I go off for the next, I have to ask Jesslyn about how did she manage a team with just 2 members? Yeah, Jesslyn. You were supposed to be having 4 members, but you were having only 2 members on your side.
Because I knew most of the questions.
You didn't care about that. We have only 2 members. We are having a minority on your side. You never cared about that, is it?
No.
All right. That's a good spirit. So Bhuvan M, the first person to get the merit certificate. Second person is Jitesh of the Titans, who would be getting the merit certificate. He also didn't play anyways, but we have to give him because he just gave his name. Third is for Jnanashri. She played for the Titans, but though they didn't win, they gave good competition for the other team, so they'll be getting the merit certificate.
I mean, this season the only team Jnanashri won in was in the Super Giants team the first.
She won one for the Spartans as well. She won 2 games.
Yes.
This is for Hitesh, a member of the Titans. This one is for Jesslyn, the member of the Rising Stars, the Rising Stars captain. So she'll be given this award. The next is For Manogna, a member of the Titans, she played one last game for the Titans, but then
Progress
it was in
must
vain.
be
They couldn't
powered
win.
not just by a new
The next
fuel
one is
or
for
a new
Samhita
motor,
Katta, another
but
original member of the
new
Rising Stars who didn't play.
presenting
This one is
fully
for
electric
Vishnu,
Kia
who
EV6.
actively participated in the Rising Stars and also left in between just because we were being kind of unfair to them.
Electric.
So here it is. So next we are having the third place certificates, starting off with Anirudh, a original member of the Spartans who didn't play. So he'd be getting the third place certificates. So next is for Pujit Pranav, the captain of the Spartans. So you'll also be getting your respective individual certificate for finishing up third. So, I have to ask you this: how did you feel finishing third? You know, if you had lost it, you wouldn't have. But still, how did you feel finishing third? Though you guys didn't enter the final.
Disappointed.
Disappointed for not entering the final, or anything? What else?
Disappointed for not being able to argue with what's that team again? Super Giants.
Yeah.
I should definitely improve my arguing skills.
You know, you had against the Super Giants. I mean, not the Super Giants, the Hurricanes, which because of that win, which those people went to the finals. That game was completely on your side. You guys were having it wrapped up in your hands. It was only
Was I present in that game?
No, you weren't there. It was Nyanashri and Manogna who was there for your team. You know, they did a really good job till the end, but they had a lot of passes on their account, and because of that, they fell to minus 3 lakh. The Hurricanes also, they fell to minus, but it was just minus 2 lakh. They had to answer only 4 rapid fire questions, which they passed, but still, it wasn't enough minus for you guys to win. So if you had won that, you guys would have definitely come to the final. Anyways, you guys didn't, so you'll be getting the third place. So this one is for Harshit Swarna, another original member of the Spartans who didn't participate. The next is for Bhuvan of the Spartans, who actively participated for the Spartans and also, made the Spartans end up in the third place. So these are the third place certificates. The next is for the runners-up of QuizMania Season 3, the Hurricanes. So starting off, this is for Arpita I, who would be getting the runner-up. She was the runner-up of the last season as well. She was playing for there were 2 teams only. She was playing for 1 team in the Season 2. And she was the runner-up there as well, runner-up here as well. So 2 runner-ups on her side. The next is for Bhuvan M, the captain of Hurricanes. He definitely deserves this award because he has, played so well for his team and he has led them into the final as well, though they didn't win. So it was a very good display of captaincy from him. This is for Manvit Swana, the original captain of the Hurricanes, who didn't play. And the last runners-up award is for Sadhana. So Sadhana, how do you feel receiving this award?
I was surprised.
This is I don't think this is a surprise because you guys ended up as runners-up and you're getting what you guys are getting for what you guys want, what you guys deserve it for.
Yeah, I'm thinking that how.
All right.
That's because we lost the games.
Though you guys lost, but you guys are the runner-ups, the runners-up. I mean, for the final, the people who lost the final, they are the runners-up. So you guys are getting this. The next is the winner certificates. So the first one would be going for Daksh, the captain of the Super Giants, who led his team perfectly. You guys had a perfect score, 100% win percentage. You guys didn't lose a game. Even all 4 league games you guys won. You came to the final. You demolished Hurricanes. Those 2 bumper questions which we guys gave you used it neatly. So
yes, or else I think the Hurricanes would have won this.
The 200k bumper question which we guys asked you. Actually, I thought you guys might lose 200k points there because you guys opted.
Actually, I was about to. I raised my hand by mistake.
But still that counted. But Siddharth, he saved you at the right time by telling it was.
Yeah, that was the time I liked Siddharth the most in this tournament.
Yeah, so he saved you over there. So if you guys did,
he not only saved me, he saved the cup from falling into the Hurricanes.
Exactly. So if you guys didn't answer those 2 bumper questions, definitely Hurricanes would have taken it from you there. So this one is for you. Then the second one is for Siddharth, his second champion certificate, which we are giving him for his display. And the last one is for SR Tejaswini for winning. So these were actually the individual certificates which we are giving for the teams for their performances. For now, collectively for the teams, we'll be giving for the team captains for their performances. So the first one is for the QuizMania Titans. So as the team collectively, so this award would be given to the team captain of the Titans, Jnanashri, for this. Jnanashri, though you're having a very bad season, you are getting this award. So what do you feel?
So I feel honored for some reason. I don't know why.
We don't consider anyone as a person who won or anyone as a person who lost. Everybody are winners because participating here is the first thing. Winning is not the game; it's participation. So that is how it goes. So that is why we thought of giving all of them are the certificates. So this is for the Titans for not just coming here; it's for participation. So participation is the game. So you did it successfully, though it was only one person from that team. So this would be going for the Titans, and on behalf of the Titans, it would be collected by the team captain Jnanashri. The second one is for the Rising Stars. So this would be collected by the captain Jesslyn. So Jesslyn, how do you feel collecting this certificate on behalf of your team?
I feel happy.
Though you didn't finish up in a respectable position, you still feel that you could have done better, or what do you feel?
I still feel I could have done better.
Exactly. So there is always some scope for improvement. This would be going for the Rising Stars, the fourth place. And this team award would be going for the Spartans. On behalf of the Spartans, the team captain, Pujit Pranav, he'd be collecting this award. So Pranav, exactly, how do you feel getting this third place now, and this on behalf of your team, you're getting this award? How do you feel now?
I don't feel anything special. It's third place.
But you said that you enjoyed season 3.
Yeah, it was enjoyable.
So you care more for the excitement and the enjoyment you feel more than the awards, is it?
Yes, that's the reason I don't feel anything about the award.
That's actually something good which we must follow, because something we shouldn't go for a competition that we'll be winning something. We have to go and show our best. So that is what. So the important thing in life is not winning, but it's fighting well. So that is what it goes. We must be following that. So that was something which I got from Pranav, something good. So this would be collected by the team captain of Spartans, Pranav, on behalf of the QuizMania Spartans. The second one is for the QuizMania Hurricanes, the runners-up of QuizMania. The second place is, though Bhuvan M is not here, he has to be the one who should be collecting this award. So instead of them, the person who is present here on behalf of the Hurricanes, Sadhana, what do you feel? Only you have worked hard for your team on getting them to the final. So how do you feel?
I feel that I reached my goal.
That was something good. So if Bo and M was here, he would have been I don't know what he would have felt, but still he should be honored this award on behalf of Hurricanes. And finally, the winners of QuizMania Season 3, the Super Giants. So on behalf of the Super Giants, I'll be giving this award for the team captain, Daksh. So this has been it has been a marvelous season for you and for me as well, because, this was the season where we had to do a lot of hard work and we actually made it in the end. So how do you feel, winning a...
I just don't have words to describe it. It is just such a wonderful feeling of just winning a tournament just like that. In our first tournament like this, in the first tournament this team is playing, and the first tournament I am ever playing, and the first time I'm being captain of anything.
Exactly, the captaincy of your team, you captaining the team, that was the one thing which made you more special. I thought this is a young team. This is the youngest team, I should say, in the whole of the QuizMania season 3. I don't think it's you, but anyways, you're a young team. It is led by a young captain. So I thought, you guys might not be able to make up because you were the extra team, but still, it was the extra team that caused a lot of trouble for all the other teams in between, and was you guys won it in the
I
end.
mean, if the Super Giants was not there, I just got on a normal team. But I don't think the other team were troubled.
So did you actually like captaining a team? Or, were you freaked out saying that you were the captain?
I told you more than around 2 times. It's a very unique experience. Like
You weren't freaked out that you have to captain a team, right?
why would someone ever want to be freaked out? They have to captain.
There are so many people, First of all, there's something called stage fear, which everybody has. First you have to.
I've had that when I was in UKG in a play.
You may be an exception, but most of them have that stage fear in them. They first have to overcome that, and on top of that, they have to captain a team. So that is something, that's a really tough personal and mental challenge which you guys have to face first, and then overcoming that, you have to do all this.
One thing is that I feel very proud being a captain of a winning team, and also I have something to brag to my friends in school.
Yeah, that is, bragging in this way is something good because we have actually achieved something. Bragging, without achieving something or without doing anything, bragging in another way is something, that is bad. But bragging in this way is something good. So with that, we come to the end of our awards ceremony, and also not just that, we are concluding QuizMania Season 3 over here. We have had a very grand, happy, a season filled with happiness, a season filled with a lot of drama, anxiety, a lot of competition, and also this time we didn't have any controversies before we had in this as well. So it was a mix of everything. But the end result was something happy, and which was something, it was a very good experience for me as well, because I have never had a season like this before when I was hosting either in Season 1 or Season 2. And now I'm having a very different season by having 5 teams and also a lot of participants. This was the highest amount of participants.
But Pranav, I think things would have been the hardest for you in the QuizMania Super Judge and Rising Stars match.
Yeah, actually, I thought I'll just abandon the idea of doing Season 3 after that. But still, I made it. And also, I thank my team for cooperating with me till the end for making this a grand success. And also, Sujay and his media, Sujay and Ascendricks Media for helping us with the streaming and for the advertising. And also, when I first went and approached him, he said a no. He didn't say a no, but he indirectly said, I'll think. Only if I have any role to do there, I'll do it. So we were not having any persons to do skilled streaming, so we had to go to them, and he eventually accepted it. So because of that, we have to thank him a lot. And of course, for all the participants for joining on time, and also for all the replacements made at the right time. And we were able to finish all those 11 games of season.
Now,
And
actually, in this, it was I who joined the earliest out of everyone in every
yeah, actually, I should thank you for that as well. Every time I'm here, after starting the meeting, any Super Giants match, you are there on time. So I should thank all of you for cooperating. Even, when you guys are informed at the last moment, you guys made it till in the end. So I have to thank all the participants for that, for cooperating well and for participating well. You guys gave good, good competition in the end and something good to watch on YouTube for us. And with this, we are done with QuizMania Season 3. I hope all the viewers had a very good season, and so do for us and for the participants. I hope so. So with this, we'll be concluding. And if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And also, if if you guys are interested in any other QuizMania Season 4 or 5, which will be coming up, please do participate and give us a good.
First of all,